Greetings. This devotion is for the 21st of August, and the reading comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 12 through 18. We do not dare to classify or compare ourselves with those who commend themselves. But when they measure themselves by one another and compare themselves with one another, they do not show good sense. We, however, will not boast beyond limits, but we will keep within the field that God has assigned to us to reach out even as far as you. For we were not overstepping our limits when we reached to you. We were the first to come all the way to you with the good news of Christ. We do not boast beyond limits, that is, in the labors of others. But our hope is that as your faith increases, our sphere of action among you may be greatly enlarged, so that we may proclaim the good news in lands beyond you, without boasting of work already done in someone else's sphere of action. Let the one who boasts, boast in the Lord. For it is not those who commend themselves that are approved, but those whom the Lord commends. So, in this section of 2 Corinthians, Paul, in his letter, is addressing those who are claiming more conversions. There was this thing going on in Corinth that those were coming in and saying, I converted more than you converted more than, and it really got into this sense of competition. My message of Jesus is better than your message of Jesus. See, look, I got more than you. Now, it sounds almost silly when I put it exactly that way, but I think if we're honest, we fall into competition, don't we? Certainly, and not that sports are bad. Don't go there. I'm not saying that. But in the sports arena, boy, that's a real strong emphasis in our world, right? There's a sense of better than other, right? But it travels beyond that. There is even a sense, isn't there? And I think if we're honest, we want to be the best church in Palmer, in the Easton area, whatever that means. Paul reminds us in this sense here that really we have nothing to boast about. Everything we have really comes from God. God blesses all of us in equal fashion. Now, that doesn't mean we have equal gifts. We all have different gifts, all equally blessed. And all of the gifts are equally important. So that's, and Paul addresses that in other parts of his letter to the Corinthians, right? The one gift, right? The many gifts are all important, and we all come together to make one. Right? In the end, it seems to me, competition is only okay is if we walk away knowing, whether we've won, whether we've lost, that we aren't any better or worse than the person we're walking away from. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So, before I close, just something I want to let you know about. Next week, David and I will be on vacation and not in Palmer Township. And so there will not be devotions of these video devotions next week. They will return the week following when we come back. I apologize, but that when it comes to some of these things, we are finding some of our limits from time to time in the middle of this pandemic. So just be reminded, next week there'll be no video devotions.